again, and welcome to another tier list maker. Today we're going to be ranking the Pokemon Go starters for PvP. So we have S class for the top of the tippity top, the best of the best, and then D class for the trash. So we're just going to get started and pretty soon be able to see what's going on. We're going to start with Venusaur. With use in Great League, he's also one of the best things in Ultra Premier League. Being able to spam Frenzy Plant and having access to Sludge Bomb is very useful. So I'm going to put him in A class right now. Then you have Charizard, also very useful in Ultra Premier League. Has some use in Master Premier League, but probably not as much as Venusaur. The Fire and Flying type makes Grass Pokemon sad, but Water Pokemon being so dominant kind of hurt him. I'll put him in B class, but he might be elevated to A later. I have never seen a Blastoise, unfortunately. I don't see him in Great League. In Ultra League, he caps before 2,500, and frankly, there's just a bunch of better options going on, so he goes in D class, which makes me sad. Regular Raichu, not really used in Great League, kinda occasionally, and never in Ultra or any Premier Leagues. I can count on my fingers how many times I've seen him, so also D. Alolan Raichu, I'm going to put in C. He was very useful in Great League earlier on, but kind of has been outclassed by Galvantula and Stunfisk being released, so demoted to C. Meganium is a monster in Great League, but caps too low for Ultra League to be as viable as, say, Venusaur. But since it's so dominant in Great League, I'd put it in low A. That said, I'll sneak Charizard up to A as well. I don't think I've ever seen a Typhlosion, but having access to Blast Burn and not having the same fire weaknesses, flying weaknesses as Charizard isn't terrible, but then again, you just don't see him as often, so I'll put him in C. For Alligator, has access to ice moves, Hydro Cannon is useful, but not really seen as frequently, so put him in C. Blaziken, having access to Blaze Kick and Counter to build up that Blaze Kick a lot faster is very useful. Still not seen as much as Charizard, so probably in B. Sceptile, I don't think I've ever seen, despite using one in Ultra League in the past. Having access to Dragon Claw is great, but still he's not really used. I don't think I can put him in D class, but I'm going to put him in C. Swampert is an easy S. He's dominant in most leagues. You even see him in Master League, you see him in Master Premier, Ultra, sometimes in Great. Yeah, he's easy S. Torterra, I don't see very frequently. Having a quad weakness to ice isn't great, but at the same time, being able to down Swampert very quickly is useful. I don't think he has access to Frenzy Plant. I don't know if he's had a community day yet. That said, I don't think he's quite C, so I'm going to put him in B. Empoleon getting a buff to Drill Peck has helped it a lot, become quite the force in Ultra Premier. Being Venusaur's Kryptonite, having access to Steel types is great, so I'm going to put him in A class. Infernape, not really used as much, kind of like a Diet Blaziken. I don't even think he has access to Blast Burn, so D. No Blast Burn, worse Blaziken, just not good moves overall, D. Surferior, I've seen it occasionally in Great League. Having access to Air Slash helps out a lot against other grass Pokemon. It kind of makes them sad. So we'll put it in B. And Samurott is an easy D. I have never seen one before in my entire life. It's D. Bottom of the D. And that's it. That's all the starters and Alolan Raichu there as well, ranked for PvP League. Let me know what you want to see next, and thanks for joining me.